Nyirongo, this one, looking for the services of left back for Yasa Queens. International, but heavily policed on that occasion. Spread. A shot comes in, and Trident FC looking to draw first blood here, but Zimba does a pick up. Yes. Open up.
And to dominate area, but both
different ball game indeed, and it's Rhoda to take the throw in, and she wins the second one in quick succession. Nakanyika, the student of primary education at Chanimbana University, trying to combine talent and education. A cross comes in, but curtailed by Nyirongo. And now they can break. Yasa Queens looking for the services of the Botswana International. Spreads to the left, but to no avail as the ball runs out into touch for a throw in. It will be taken on the far side by Mulenga Kampamba, the right back Trident. Both coaches are standing up and comfortable off the relegation zone, as both of them are closer to relegation.
yes, Eric, both of them are closer, but the closest is Trident, because should they lose today and then National Assembly beat Nkwazi Queens, then Trident Queens will be in relegation zone, and National Assembly will be able to come off the relegation zone.
Evelyn Mwamba in the middle of the park, but Trident to curtail it. Mwamba again twists and turns and takes her time to pick a pass, and she picks a beautiful one with Yasa Queens attacking now. A tackle comes in, clinical tackle from the Trident left back. Elizabeth Mlenga does a beautiful job there, and now they are looking for the opener here, but Zimba will come out of the lines and collect. Mushidi has been tested already, but she's an under-17 international, tested from that tame free kick, and she was equal to the task. Mukavo is beaten, and the chance here for Trident. Zimba comes out and collects. Very decisive. A good split, defense splitting pass, but the keeper comes off a line and makes a very critical decision.
Yes, very good save there. But it was also a good sprint by the Trident striker, but the goalkeeper had very good timing. She came off in good time.
0-0 is the state of affairs. If you're just joining us, the week 29 fixture of the Zambia Women's Super League. Yasa Queens hosting Trident FC at Nkoloma Stadium. Kampamba and wins a throw-in the process. We'll be looking for Shelly Masumo and Nandipa Nkombe in the middle of the park. Nkombe is calling for it and does a bad job, and Yasa Queens do win a throw-in the process, and it will be taken by Shedges number 5. Melissa Mataba, she has a goal to her name. She scored in the last game that Yasa Queens have played. Mataba is an under 20 international. Again, looking for that pass that is not coming off for Trident FC. Luti does a bad job of it. The former under-20 international Luti Kamanga, a lot is expected of her from the CAF C license holder. Head coach Mavis Nachinga, who also doubles up as a soccer pundit. She was in studio analyzing Zambia versus Morocco. A chance here now for Trident, but standing tall is Nyirongo. Very agile and making sure that the danger is thwarted. So the defense pairing of Rosemary Nyirongo and Eunice Wadi has already been tested here, but a chance now on the far side with Mukabo, and the referee has signaled for a foul. It's the first time that we are seeing Tanda Onyele Mukabo, the Botswana international, on the ball and looking dangerous already.
She's a very dangerous player. No wonder she scored all these 11 goals for this side, Yasa Queens. The most dangerous actually on this field of play. She's really helped Yasa on so many occasions. So there she creates a free kick for her side.
Free kick in a very inviting position, and it will be taken by Melissa Mataba. Obviously, we'll be looking for the safeties of Tanda Onyele Mukabo, the Botswana international, in the box there. Captain has also joined Rosemary Nyirongo. Luti Kamanga is also in the box. They'll be looking to draw first blood. The second time they're having a very good free kick in a very good inviting position here. And standing over it, the same candidate. One goal to a name already in this particular campaign. Here comes Mataba. A chance comes in and the keeper comes out, spills it for the first time but makes amends. And this, as Mataba's cross there, is curtailed by Mushiri, the under-17 international.
Under-17 international, indeed, proving why she's been called to the Karo Kanyemba coached under-17 national team, which will be taking on Uganda in the World Cup qualifiers.
They keep knocking, but acrobatically cleared there by Mono, the centre back for Trident. They're building beautifully from the back, passing the ball around, tiki-taka kind of arrangement, wide to Mataba. A cross comes in, looking for Onyele Mukabo. A chance here for Luti Kamanga now. Heavily policed, but she has a second bite on the cherry. One man to beat, and she does just that. A cross will come in, and she does a beautiful one. And the keeper again spills the first attempt, but on the second attempt, she makes amends. Doesn't look like a very comfortable catch in terms of the first time attempt.
Yes, so far this is the second shot that she's spilling. This will be very dangerous for her if she continues doing like this, because there will be some quick defenders who may just snap up that spilling.
Adinelli Sakala, surrounded by two green shirts, and there's a foul call against Harriet Matipa, another under-17 international. Several under-17 internationals in this Mavis Nachinga tutored side. Beautifully done now by Trident. And it's Margaret Mlenga, the centre forward, that tries to conjure up the attack, but is curtailed by Luti Kamanga. Looking for the services of Tanda Onyele Mukabo. There's a way I want to pronounce Tanda Onyele Mukabo's name with a click sound, but unfortunately it's not coming off, but that's how it's supposed to be pronounced.
It's better just pronounce the Zambian way.
It's Mukabo.
Yeah, names from South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho, Eswatini, very difficult to pronounce, but
yeah,
well,
the click sound.
Yeah.
We will apologies to our Botswana followers who were unable to pronounce it with a click sound, so we will pronounce it the Zambian way. It's Tanda Onyele Mukabo.
But she's been a very instrumental player for both Yasa Queens and also Botswana women national team. Who's Botswana Defense Force.
A chance here now. Tanda wide to Luti Kamanga. They recycle the formation now back into the middle of the park with Matipa Harriet. Partly done by the midfielder, and now Trident can clear their lines, looking for the services of Mulenga in attack, but blocked in the process. Shelley on the ball. Masumo, to be specific, an attacking midfielder with 4 goals in this particular tournament. The services they acquired from Prison Leopards women's team. Dispossessed in the process. Sizing up each other. It's a position number 11 up against position number 14, with only 3 points separating them. Yasa Queens have 33 points, and rather Chiasa with -8 and Trident -7. So this means that if Trident picks up 3 points, they'll go above Yasa Queens.
Yes, they'll go to number 11. The same number of points.
Of the Women's League, as Green Buffaloes look to defend their title. They are well on course. They are leading the pack with 71 points, followed by Zescondola Girls with 68 points, and Indeni Roses on position number 3 with 63 points. On the other side, the relegation dogfight continues. National Assembly on position number 15 with 28 points, and Queen's Academy with 26 points on number 16. 17 is Sparta Girls with 12 points, and Kabwe Celtic at the best of the table with only 2 points, meaning they have only drawn 2 games, yet to win, and have lost the remaining fixtures.
You may feel for Kabwe Celtic Queens. Really, they are still looking for their first win of the season, which has proved to be very difficult for Kabwe Celtic Queens, and certainly they should be headed for relegation.
And they have suffered some heavy defeats on the way.
Heavy
like
defeats
14-0
yes,
at the hands of Green Buffaloes.
Yes, so in total it was 24-0 on both legs, because at home they lost by 10 goals to 0. Then at the National Stadium they lost by 14 goals to 0. So 24 goals in total. 24 goals in total. In terms of the overall scoreline, it's 24 goals conceded against one team in champions Green Buffaloes, with lots of the Copper Queens players in their ranks, as Trident now do push forward with Mulenga. And challenged illegally there by Tanda Onyele Makabo, the Tswana international, formerly of Francis Town United. And Shelley Masumo to take this one. She'll be looking for the services of Ngosa Chawe, who scored in their previous encounter, in their first leg against Yasa Queens. Badly done there. Surely it should be easy for the defenders to clear, and they do just that, but comforted by the fact that they do have a throw-in approximately 10 meters away from the western corner flag. They bring it in. Sanga. She plays as a defensive team, and when she comes to the club, she's a center forward. Yes.
How does it help the development of the player? For the club.
Apart from goalkeeping.
Difficult in the team, you need to be challenged in something. As a plays as a defender for a national team, as Yasa Queens do conjure up the attack now. They are looking for the services of Malunga, but she's dispossessed. Matawa Melissa does a good job. Trident to decide, they put one in the air. Sumo is dispossessed. Margaret Mlenga is isolated there as a striker. Surely that should be foul, but Kapepa says over the midfield that Mono. Again, they're out up front. They always celebrate and say box one Kanele. Offside call there. Good takedown. Rosemary Nyirongo, pin size in terms of body, but very tough at the back of defense. She's been part of the setup of the Zambia under 17 and under 20. Nyirongo, surely the future is bright.
The future is bright indeed for Zambia. Rosemary Nyirongo plays as number 4 for Yasa Queens and captain of the side. So never underestimate the size.
Size counts for nothing. It's not the size of the dog that puts up the fight, but it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Exactly.
The Britons will tell you. Tanda looking for Malunga, but blocked in the process. And now Trident can build from the back. Badly done there as Adnedi Sakala is also dispossessed in the process. A chance here for Trident, but keeper comes out and collects. Zimba, to be specific. So much interest in Kalumbira for this particular encounter. So much interest not far off from here in Mtendere, where this team comes from. They sit in the between the border of Mtendere and Helen Counter. A chance here for Tanda, but too much weight on the cross, but she recovers pretty well, and she has one woman to beat there. She opts to go back to Matava. They recycle this one. A cross comes in from the left back, who has scored one goal already in this tournament. Badly done by the defense there. And now Luke Kamanga can bring this one in. Blocked in the process. Mulenga has been very resolute at the left-hand side of defense for Trident FC. They're building patient in the back, exchanging neat passes back to Mataba. Mataba tries long-range shot. Surely you will not be able to beat an under-17 international with such an effort.
Not at all, not at all. She's been excellent for Trident. Cynthia Mushidi, she's actually kept 8 clean sheets out of the 28 matches that the team has played this season. So you can see that she's been very good.
Very good indeed, 8 clean sheets. One of those clean sheets came in a game against Yasa Queens. A chance here for Mulenga. A shot is blocked. Beautiful block there by captain of the side, leading from the back. Captain fantastic, captain leader. We're just talking about how she puts in a service for her team, and the keeper was way off her line, and she made a decisive tackle. Nyirongo,
very decisive tackle indeed, and should have that gone in, then that was going to be the first goal for Margaret Mlenga. She's a center forward who is yet to record a goal for her side this season, so that was going to be instrumental for Margaret Mlenga, but Rosemary Nyirongo comes in handy.
Tribal cousinship there. A Bemba girl trying to score, and an Eastern girl blocking the efforts of that Bemba girl. They are confident, building from the back, but sometimes leaving dangerously. Zimba makes amends. They build from the back, the Mavis Nachinga tutored side, and it's high pressing that probably Trident need to do to ensure that Yasa Queens are not too comfortable at the back of defense. They are having about 3, 4, 5 touches, and sometimes they're being watched.
Yes, from the look of things, so is here it will be up to which team will be instrumental, which technical bench will read the other well. So for now it looks like it's 50-50 for the two sides.
It's 50-50 for these two sides. You have just joining us. This is the week 29 of the FARS Women's Super League, rather Zambia Women's Super League, with the delinking of the league from the Football Association of Zambia. It is now called the
ZPL.
Zambian Premier League. So this is Zambian Women Premier League.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
You are listening to the voice of Erica Somo Jr. in commentary position alongside the man from Nakonde, Mr. Modern Isoka rather.
Indeed.
Kwilanzi. Modern Tapechela Sinkala.
Indeed. But it's all Muchinga province anyway.
It's one Zambia, one nation after all.
Indeed.
Mulenga again gives the chase and into ball when it comes to passing the ball around, and all they need to do is to be a little bit positive in the way they pass the ball around. Luti Kamanga is dispossessed. It's actually Evelyn Mwamba that was dispossessed in that tussle. Very similar, statures in these Yasa Queens players. That's why they don under 17 international appearances. Luti Kamanga with a beautiful pass there, but badly done in the process. There was a chance, good weight on the pass with Luti Kamanga, spreading the weight of attack to the right-hand side, but blocked in the process. Badly done there by Elizabeth Mlenga, the rather Mlenga Kampamba. There are a number of Mlengas in this particular Trident squad. Elizabeth Mlenga, Kampamba Mlenga, and there's also Margaret Mlenga, the center forward. So
Yes.
several Mlengas in this particular team. Luti Kamanga again looking for the services of Tanda, but the keeper comes out and the keeper collects. It was actually jazz number 17, Harriet Matipa, that was giving the chase. Remember, Matipa has 8 assists in this particular campaign. She has the highest number of assists for Yasa Queens. So she has a nick for passes. She wears just number 17 and synonymous with former Polo Polo captain Renford Kalawa's jazz number. And we do wish him a quick recovery. We all know what happened involved in that fatal road accident. Our prayers are with the former Polo Polo captain.
Indeed, our prayers are with the former Polo Polo captain, very agile midfielder in his days when he was playing. Actually, chess number 17 should also be revered in Zambia, just like chess number 11, because even on the women's side, chess number 17 was won by Mary Mwakapila, a very good midfielder. We also wish her a quick recovery. She's been well for some time as well.
Yeah, she's
been unwell for some time.
Exactly, and our prayers do go to Ratsa, as she was popularly referred to, Mary Mwakapila. She was a mainstay in that rather Copa Queens midfield. And today we do cry that the midfield is not very still and not very oil. It is because one of the very best midfielders has been out for some time, Mary Mwakapila. And guess who adorns now? Who dons rather the 17 jersey? It's another big player.
Another big player, the most expensive player in the world.
Rachel Kundananchi. Well, I do agree with you that 17 must be as much celebrated as 11 is celebrated.
Yes.
Of course, we do have Barbara Banda wearing just number 11, but in the past, Christopher Katongo, Enoch Mwepu, Kalusha Walia, those are players that wore just number 11 and synonymous with leadership.
Yes.
Just number 11. Karun, captain of the side, Chris, captain of the side, Enoch Mwepu, captain of the side, and Barbara Banda, captain of the side. So there's some form of leadership in that jazz. I wish I wore that jazz when I was playing. Maybe I would have been captain for Polo Polo.
You were a very indisciplined player. Too many red cards.
I was captain. I was captain. I played in the Fuso Division 2 as captain of the side for 2 seasons, Modern.
Yes, for Movie TV.
Yeah, people would ask and say, where has he played his soccer? Well, we'll tell you that we have played football, not as much as you have played out there.
Yes, indeed.
But we didn't just drop from heaven. From heaven, we actually played some football.
Yes. Very good player in those days playing futsal. Talking about futsal, today is actually the final Today is the final between Angola and Morocco in Morocco. So Morocco are going there as defending champions. And these two sides were in the same group with Zambia, Zambia being eliminated in the first round at the Futsal Africa Cup of Nations.
There's a free kick in a very inviting position. Attacking the eastern side. Yasa Queens will be looking for Tanda. A cross comes in and badly done by Yasa Queens. They had an opportunity to bring a cross and look for the services of Tanda and Malunga, as well as Sakala, who had overlapped, but it is wasted. And it's just number 8 that fails to bring in that much needed cross. Trident start from the back. They are struggling to maintain possession, Trident FC. They spread the weight of attack, looking for Tanda again, but she's beaten to that ball. Surely this should be kept in play, and they do just that. With Adinelli Sakala failing to pick a pass there, and in the process giving away possession. Mulenga to take the resultant throw in for Trident. Mataba. Luti Kamanga. Adinelli Sakala. Badly done by Sakala, and she gives away possession. Trident to come away with this one now. They are looking for the services of Margaret Mulenga, who is isolated up front. Picks a beautiful pass. Only now we do see them conjure up 2, 3, 4 touches. Mulenga is in the box, but it is Captain Irongo that is on hand to clear that one. It's a very good defense pairing. Rosemary Irongo alongside Eunice Walia. They are winning all those Oreo balls, and looks like Margaret Mulenga is isolated up front as the player lies down in agony.
So actually that has been their formation Trident. They would put Margaret Mulenga as a lone striker, then rely on Ngos Sachabwe as well as Esther Mushota, who come in from the wings to provide those crosses. Though they've turned out to be scorers themselves, because between them they have 14 goals, Esther Mushota and Ngos Sachabwe.
And the lone striker has none.
Has none.
Because he's always lonely. Shirley Masumo is the player that is being attended to. The schedule's number 10 for Trident. Surely the coach does not want to see her go off. She has 24 goals to her name in this season, the attacking midfielder. There is Mevisa Nachinga in a hat. The head coach for Yasa Queens. She is a CAF C license holder. And
I told you once coached Nachinga.
Exactly, she's a product of the ghetto of Mtendere, proudly Mtendere, and we are happy to see that she's making progress. We do want to see lots of women get into this game and be able to coach, and they should also be able to be head coaches. We do have Florence Chalesa, who is assistant to Bruce Mape and the head coach for Zanaco Ladies. We have Karo Kanyemba, we have Naomi Piru, we have Grace Mwango, we have Ena Lasimbe. These big coaches you can add to that list. Beauty. Exactly. So we want to see a lot of them coming up, and at the age of 29, relatively young.
Yes.
She can achieve quite a lot. It's a corner for Yasa Queens as they keep on knocking and looking for that elusive opening goal in this week 29 fixture. If you're just joining us, welcome to it. It is the Zambia Premier League, the women's side at Nkoloma Stadium, week 29 of this particular affair. Yasa Queens hosting Trident. It's 0-0 as we speak, and Yasa Queens are taking a corner. Looks like Luti Kamanga is the candidate for that particular assignment, and Luti rather is in the box and will be waiting for that cross to come in. It's Mataba that will be taking this one, the left back. Here comes the corner. It's an in-swinger from Mataba. Heads go up. And a chance here for Yasa Queens. The connection not clinical. And danger not completely over. Another cross comes in, and the keeper has to decide. Yet again, very oily.
I don't know what she applied today, Mushiri. This is the third spill so far in this game.
Worrying for the under 17 international, and again they give away possession. Trident Queens. Yasa asking all sorts of questions, and Trident giving all sorts of answers, right and wrong. So far they've been right, not too right, but right, because it is still a stalemate here at Nkoloma Stadium. Beautifully done by Luti Kamanga, but curtailed. Again they'll recook this one, looking for the services of Tanda. Sakala Adinedi to Kamanga, Luti. They are dominating possession furiously. A chance here now for Tanda. The keeper comes out and reads the line pretty well. This time around catches it firmly on the first attempt. They are dominating possession pretty well, but they're not creating as much opportunity as possible, especially feeding the likes of a proven goal scorer in Tanda Makabo.
Yes, good dominance so far for Yasa Queens in the last few minutes, but that is not counting for anything because we need to see goals in this match, but so far it's still 0-0.
0-0 is the state of affairs here at Nkoloma Stadium as Trident. They'll be looking again for the services of the lone striker. Mulenga takes it down pretty well. Surrounded by two red shirts. It's Adnel Sakara that forces the pass wide, and Matipa Harriet is dispossessed in the process. Sakala, very famed holding midfielder. Trident to decide in the middle of the park now with Masumo. Luti Kamanga looking for Tanda. The keeper will come and collect. Well, the coach appreciates the pass. It says just mind the weight of the pass. Encouragement's coming from the bench that has the likes of John Savika, formerly of MC Galax. He was assistant coach to Zimisileni Moyo at MC Galax, and now has trekked to Yasa Queens. Not too sure whether he's coming to service his hometown or home community, Mtendere.
Mtendere. So Yasa Queens being supported by Mtendere, Helen Kaunda, and Karingaringa. All those are surrounding areas, maybe including
in as far as the team is concerned. Supported by the people of Kalumbila, and they go as far as Rumana at some point, because that is where they actually are playing their home games.
In Solwezi as well.
Solwezi, they do have fan base in Solwezi Trident. There's been this confusion in terms of the pronouncement of this team. Others will call it Trident, others will say Trident, but we have been reliably informed that the correct pronouncement is Trident, emanating from the word try, as in three.
Exactly.
So it's Trident Queens up against Yasa Queens. Yasa stands for Youth Amari Sports Academy, supported by Bishop Mtonga, a very big supporter of women football. And also sitting there in the ranks is the likes of Danny Chima, who is one of the officials for Yasa Queens.
Yes, he's been with Yasa Queens through and through from the time of formation. Actually, Yasa Queens was established in, should be 2008. We have to confirm that, but should be 2008 somewhere there. And it's supposed to be a big team by now. Remember, they played the playoffs with Green Buffaloes. It was a stalemate until it went to penalties. Green Buffaloes won. So it's supposed to be a big team, but they've been developing players. So most of the players are gone to some other clubs. So they remain developing.
They are very good. That is why they're called Youth Amari Sports Academy, Yasa Queens. And currently they do have Judith Soko in the Polo, rather Copper Queens setup. Soko not in the team this afternoon. A chance here now. Harriet Matipa is dispossessed. It was 2 against 1, and Harriet Matipa just failing to negotiate her way past the defender there, and chance goes begging. For a girl that has assisted 8 times in this particular campaign, you realize that that should have been easy for her to dribble past the defender and face the goalkeeper face to face in Mushili, but chance goes begging.
Chance goes begging, but also good defending by Trident. The defender was very firm, making sure that she dispossessed that ball.
Mario Mono, credit should go to her. the shed jersey number 20 center back. She has one goal in this campaign, so she knows exactly what the striker was trying to do there, and she provided the block. The set piece specialist, Melissa Mataba. It's a foul in the middle of the park as Kamanga is adjudged to have been fouled. Mwamba takes it quickly. Again, it's a dead ball specialist that brings it in. A chance now for Tanda. Is this a goal? And the keeper comes out and thwarts the danger. There was an opportunity there. The ball was lurking in the 16-yard box, and Tanda too slow to react to that one. And credit should go to the goalkeeper, Mushiri, who came out of a line and thwarted the danger. It should have been 1-0.
It should have been 1-0, but yes, like you put it, Tanda too slow to react to that one. But the goalkeeper, very quick. She came out and made sure that she saved the situation.
Saved the situation indeed. Taonga Mubanga was involved in that build-up. The player they called the Big Six, but very pin-sized in stature. The under-17 vice-captain. Tanda on the ball, dispossessed again by Mono. It's a throw in to Yasa Queens. The game is sparking to life, and you can tell that the football gods will certainly be opening up in terms of goals here at Nkoloma Stadium. Harriet Matipa is expected to provide the assists. She has provided 8 of them already in this season, the highest number by any Yasa Queens player. Sakala policing. It's a foul certainly committed by Sakala on Ngosa Chabwe. She knows pretty well what Chabwe can do. Chabwe was on the score sheet when the two teams met in the first leg. So Sakala knows too well what it means to give her too much space, and she brings her down in the middle of the park.
Yes, it's either a player remains or a ball remains.
Well,
That
those,
way.
those are vibes of the KK11 days when John Soko and Eston Mlenga were playing at the back of defense. Cross comes in and it's curtailed by Luti Kamanga. They have a chance now to counter here. They only have 2 players, 3 now, because Kamanga is also arriving. She has 1 player to beat, and the defender does beautifully well there in Kampamba Mlenga. Well, we did have one tough defender back in the days, Fomankana, and Chipolopolo defender, Kapambwe Mlenga. Gentile, they called him. Trident has Kampamba Mlenga. Harriet Matipa blocked again. It's the defenders that are doing a pretty job for Trident. They are very agile. Elizabeth Mlenga, the left back, getting the better of Harriet Matipa. A cross comes in and a chance here for Trident, rather Yasa Queens, and it goes begging. Kampamba Mlenga does a beautiful job. Shed jersey number 9 is trekking back to help in defense. Esther Mushota. Now they pass the ball beautifully well in the middle of the park, outnumbering their host this afternoon. Can they make progress? Yes, that's what they are looking for. Spreads the weight of attack wide to Kampamba. Mlenga, to be specific. Looking for the services of the lone striker, but taking no chances is the defense of Yasa Queens in Eunice Walia, who does a beautiful job there, making sure that the keeper is not exposed. They do a bad job of it, Trident. Nyirongo clears this one, looking for the services of Harriet Matipa, but Matipa is dispossessed. Mono again is on the ball. First touch good, second touch bad. Sakala Adinelli wide to Rhoda Nakanyika, the girl that has combined talent and education. They have switched flanks, Rhoda and Melissa Mataba. So one has come to the left and the other has gone to the right. Screaming for Rhoda Nakanyika to take the rightful position. A chance now here for Trident. Beautifully done there by Trident. A cross will come in and the keeper comes out, but curtailed in the process by Sakala, by Walia Eunice. Beautiful piece of play from Trident, and wonderful defense techniques there by Yasa Queens.
Wow, good play there by Trident. Good combination of passes, but good
A
defense.
shot comes in, and just sells narrowed wide, much the relief of Edith Zimba. Trident are now coming into the game as the game is growing older. They are also growing stronger. You are just putting up your point across in terms of that beautiful interchange of passes by Trident.
Yes, beautiful interchange of passes by Trident, but curtailed by the good Yasa defense, which has been so good this afternoon, making sure that Trident do not have any chance of scoring.
Mulenga now. Mushota to take this one. Beats one player, but not the second, not the captain, certainly. Captain leader, leading from the back. Nyirongo, to be specific. Melissa Mataba does a beautiful job looking for support, and she hardly finds it, but wins. Mushota. Beautifully done by Mushota. The body can deceive you. She looks a little big, but she's quite agile. And a chance here for Trident. They've rounded off the keeper, and Trident have scored. They have drawn first blood against the run of play. Cometh the hour, cometh the woman. Shetches number 15, Margaret Mlenga. What a moment, what a time to score the first goal of the season. It is a player who has started almost all the games as a lone striker and has scored none. But cometh the hour, cometh the player, and this is none other than Margaret Mlenga, scoring at Nkoloma Stadium, scoring a first goal of the season. 1-0 to the visitors, Trident 1, and Yasa Queens, believe it or not, 0.
It shows the faith and confidence that the coaches had in Margaret Mlenga. Despite her not scoring throughout this season, they had the faith and confidence that here comes the time now. Margaret Mlenga, the 24-year-old who previously played for Mufulira Wanderers Queens, scores the first goal for Trident Queens, and it's now Trident Queens 1, Yasa Queens 0.
Listen up, all of you that are watching us across the country. It is that girl that had never scored before in this particular campaign. It is that girl that Trident acquired from Abena Milambo, my Mufulira Wanderers, in the border town of Zambia, trekking to the northwestern province of Zambia, to be specific, Kalumbila, and she has made the headlines here at Nkoloma Stadium. It is noise all over Kalumbila. It is noise all over Lumwana. The Sentinel grounds are celebrating. They are overjoyed because their girls that have traveled over 14 hours of the journey to Lusaka have taken the lead here at Nkoloma Stadium, and as things stand, they have gone to number 11 from 14.
Yes, as things stand, yes, they've swapped with Yasa. Trident Queens have gone to number 11, but they have the same number of points. Only that Trident Queens are better in terms of goal difference. So they go to -6.
Frustration creeping in for Mataba, and she receives a caution here. Melissa Mataba with that bad tackle lunging on Chabwe. Ngosa has been on the receiving end of these tackles. She scored against Yasa Queens in the first round of fixtures. And Peter Kapepa is a no-nonsense man, and already has flashed 2 yellow cards in this particular encounter. The latest recipient being Melissa Mataba.
It shows that the referee is indeed in charge of this game. So Mataba going into the referee's book for that reckless challenge on Ngosa Chabwe, who is the joint top scorer with 7 goals.